Akashinzi, the real reflection of you. It's a late night for me here, and I spent the evening at a red carpet event in Warwick, New York, and I made a little pit stop to some of my old stomping grounds here in Montclair, New Jersey. And I'm so glad I did because, man, there's nothing like just revisiting the place where I spent quite a few years of living. And it's awesome, you know, there's really nothing like it. Being aware of my surroundings in the sense of I don't want to be too loud or anything like this, but at the same time, it's amazing, you know, catching up with old friends and seeing the newness of life. I just met some new old friends, I guess, is what you would call them. And right now I'm walking down my old street. And I don't know, I'm at a loss for words right now because of how excited I am to be here in town and have a night like this. It's been quite a little while that I've had almost 4 a.m. night at this point. But in small doses, they're good, you know. It gives me that sense of adventure that I really enjoy. And that's all I have to say on that one. That being said, I'm sure my sleep schedule is going to be like a little off, but that's all right. You know, every now and then, a night of a little gallivanting isn't too crazy. It's funny, I remember literally walking this pathway not too long ago. It feels like it wasn't that long ago, but, well, it was a few years ago at this point. The other thing I love is being dressed up. You know, there is no feeling like being dressed up and knowing that you're the best dressed guy at a place. And it wasn't intentional, you know, I wasn't being like, you know what, I'm gonna go out to the local bar and decide to be dressed up in a tuxedo or something like that. No, it wasn't a plan at all. It kind of just happened, and I kind of like that, you know. So, what philosophical thing do I have to say right now? Pretty much nothing. I have nothing of philosophical value other than, I lied. I actually do have something. To be open to experiences around you. One of the things I loved about tonight is there was small little group settings towards the end of the night, the after party, if you will. And there it was just listening to stories of other people, you know. Them telling stories of what's going on in their life and really opening up in ways that are pretty profound, honestly, for strangers. But that I love, you know. Where else are you going to find a place where you can just be yourself and kind of not hide who you are, or not hide your story, not feel ashamed of anything you've done or anything like that. So I don't know, it's amazing to have that and to enjoy that and to share that company, that connection, the companionship with another. So I say all that because I like it. I love meeting strangers because there's something so intimate about meeting strangers. With a stranger, they know nothing about you, and they kind of know everything about you. And by that, I mean, they know everything that you're willing to share with them about you. So it gives you this opportunity, especially knowing that you may never meet them again, to be open and to be free with them. And that's really liberating, I find. Now, I tend to be pretty free and open in my day-to-day life within reason. But it's sometimes that you give people the opportunity to meet you. Like, I give people the opportunity to meet me or to learn about me and to be exposed to me, because truly, and I believe this down to my core, I think I'm a real gift to people. And I say that not out of a place of like, oh, check me out. Like as Kanye West once said, my presence is a present, kiss my ass, right? But I get what he's saying there. So when you work on yourself so much and when you are something that's just a person of real, like, wow, it's a gift for others to meet you. And so I say all that in the sense that I truly feel like I'm a gift to others. The amount that I work on myself, the amount that I work on my communication, and so on and so forth. So I want to give people the opportunity to meet me, to see who they are, because they may be someone of value, They may be someone that could change the trajectory. And when you put a couple people like that in a room, you can really have some profound impacts on the world around you. And I think that's what this world needs more than anything. Man, this is so amazing. I used to walk this all the time. I love hearing, oh, look at that. There's a little bunny. Hello, little bunny. It's just such a refreshing feeling being here so late at night. I love Montclair. It's such a beautiful little town. I remember when I was a kid, I used to go to Montclair State for these enrichment classes on Saturday mornings. And I didn't know it at the time, but I made the decision then that I wanted to live in Montclair at some point in time. And I lived out that fantasy. It's so crazy how life is. How these decisions that we make in our life and experiences that we have can shape us. And that was an experience that shaped me. And even still today, it's an area that I love to be in. So I'm glad I gave my gift. I'm glad I gave myself the gift of coming out here and spending time here tonight. I think that's enough. I think you've heard enough out of me so far, so until the next time.